All right, so our next section is talking a little bit more about the searching in Legal Server. We have a couple of different types of searches. The first search that we're going to talk about is generally called the people search in Legal Server. And that is through our red search link at the top here. We have different options when it comes to searching for a case or a client, as well as users and contacts, documents, notes, etc. So we have all of the options that you see in the list here. If we're trying to find a case, our two main options are the case ID and the client links. The case ID is going to require that you actually know the full case ID of the case. So we'll go ahead and try this one. And we happen to not have one of those in our demo site here. But if we did, if I were to actually apologies, I'm going to go ahead and actually search for one that I know is in here from the list. So what will happen when I search a case ID that is valid is it will automatically direct me to that case's profile. So of course, we can only have one case per ID. So it automatically knows exactly the record that I'm looking for, and it will bring me right into that case profile. My other option is, of course, that client link. And these are all of the options I have to search. You may or may not have the begins with checkboxes. So again, those are a configuration. But if you do, they'll allow you to enter partial names and search on that. Once I've put in whatever criteria I want to search on, I click continue. And it will bring me to a list view of search results. So I can see all of the people in my demo site currently that could possibly be the person I'm searching for. So they match my search criteria. This list will show you clients as well as contacts, alias names, adverse party names, etc. And you'll see that type in the type column. So you'll know the type of person that you're looking for, and you'll see, does that match the type that is showing in the list here. You'll also see the case ID if the person is a client. And you'll have clickable links again for both. So we can go to the case profile or the client profile to see more information. Also, just like with the conflict searching, which is the second type we'll talk about in a second here, you've got your score all the way on the right. So we can see why this particular person showed up. In this case, my only search criteria was first name. So they're all just showing with the same rating that the first name matches. Again, we've got different types of searches here. So I could also search contacts. That will search users as well. So as I mentioned earlier, every user has a contact record. So if I want to search users, I can search contacts, and that will search both essentially. And the last one to point out is the note search. This will search all of the case notes in my site for whatever keyword or words I put into the search. So again, for test, we've got 20 different results, and we can see that each of them has the word test in the body. Again, we've got a list view that's going to have clickable links, so we can click to the case or the grant, wherever that note lives.